I'm Lisa Michelle. Welcome to my channel. I like to help entrepreneurs make money online. And this video is actually part 2 of a 3-part series showing you how you can create and sell templates online. So if you missed the first video, that was the first in the series, I'll leave a link to that here so you can see how I actually created this template. Alright, so we're starting off right here with the actual invitation template. And I think when after I created this, I changed this to say 30 or something like that, because I don't think anyone would use this as an invitation for a 2-year-old's birthday. So I think I did change that after I completed that last video. So now what I'm going to do is actually share this with our customer. So what I want to do is go to projects and just pull up this delivery template. And all I did was I created a 5x7 document in Etsy, and I just added an image of the template so that this is actually what the customer will get when they make their purchase on Etsy. All right, so they've seen your listing, they've checked out, and then now they're looking for the template. They won't actually get anything physical, of course. They won't even actually get the template. What they'll get is this as a PDF, and then when they click on this button, they'll be taken to your template in their Canva account. They can have a free Canva account to edit your template, which is fine. So I just wanted to create something that was coherent with the actual listing, right? I don't want this to look totally different from the actual listing, so they'll remember what they bought and what they're actually going to get. All right, so this is what they'll get. So I'm just going to download this as a PDF. And before I do that, just in case I should back up a little bit. So when I created this, what I also did was link the actual template here. So let me just go back just in case you're not familiar with this. So this is the actual template, right? This is what I want people to be able to edit. So you see how you can change the flowers around. You can change the font. I want them to be able to get this and then add their own details into the template. They can change the color of the template, all of this. So in order to send this to them as an editable document, what I do is go to share, click on these 3 dots, and then you want to go to template link. And then I'm going to create a link, right? Copy it. Go back to that document that I was showing you before. I'll go back to it. Go back to this, and you want to click on it. It doesn't have to be a button. You can just say click here to get your template or whatever, but wherever you want them to go to actually get your document, you click on that, and then you want to add a link, and then you want to paste that link that you just took from your actual template. All right, so now when they get this PDF after their purchase and they click on this button, it'll open up like a Canva window, so they can go ahead and go into Canva and make whatever changes. All right, so I just want to make sure that's clear. And if you want a whole tutorial showing you how you can actually create this document to deliver it, I'll leave a link to that video right here. All right, so now we have our template and we have our delivery PDF that they'll get once they make the purchase. All right, so what I want to do now is just go to Etsy and just give you some tips if you're not really clear on what to include in your listing, all right, to get this actual invitation found. All right, so what I'm going to put in, and normally I would not create, a purple invitation and then try to figure out what keywords to use to sell it. I would do this the other way around. I would go to Etsy and do some keyword research to see what types of invitations are in demand. I did a little bit of that in the first video, but you want to make sure that the item that you're creating is something that people are actually searching for before you do this. I happen to love the color purple, so I did that for the invitation, but that doesn't mean that there are a ton of people out there looking for purple invitations. So you want to make sure that what you're searching for what you're creating is being searched for and is in demand. All right, just want to let you know that. All right, so I'm just going to put in birthday invitation template. just to get an idea of how many searches there are per month. And this is coming up because I have the Everbee Chrome extension downloaded. So I'll just click on birthday invitation template just to get an idea, you know, of what's out there, what keywords are being used, so forth and so on. All right, so it is pulling up templates, right? Because that's what I put in the description. And some of them are purple, which is, I guess, a good sign because they seem to be, maybe these are selling, right? I have to do some more research to find out. So I'm going to go over to the side, and I do have Everbee, the software. I use Everbee for my keyword research. So that's what I'm using for this. What I do is go to product analytics, and this just tells me out of those products that we just saw on that page, how many are selling a month, what's the monthly revenue, you know, what product names they're using, what's the age of the listing, the age of the shop, and all the details that I would need to make a decision about what type of product I even want to sell to begin with. All right, so we've got the purple invitation, so we're going to go ahead and just work with that. But again, you want to go through this first to see what's selling and what's in demand before you actually create your template. All right, so we've got some of these are selling really well, and I'm just going to go down and just pick one just to get an idea of the keywords they're using. You know, how many do they have? How many images they're using? Are they using all 13 tags? How old is the listing and things like that. So this one's the 13th birthday invitation girl. It says fancy bow birthday invitation for 13th sleepover, etc. This shows you that the listing is 2 months old. Okay, it's showing 203 sales. And these are the keywords that they're using. All right. So these are good keywords. Like I said, if you have no idea where to start in terms of tags for your listing, or you don't know what to put in the title, this is a good place to start as long as this is relevant and it applies to your actual product. So if you have a birthday invitation for a 13-year-old, it's for a slumber party, these would be perfect. For my template, even though they could use it to create a birthday party invitation for a 13-year-old, that's not necessarily what I'm selling. So let me just look for another invitation just to get an idea. Rainbow, bright watercolor. Move this over a little bit to get more details. Okay, bright watercolor kids birthday party invitation. So what I could do is, instead of having my invitation that's saying, I forgot the name I put on there, but for Megan's 30th birthday, I could change it around and make it a kid's invitation if I thought that would sell better. But I'm just going to leave it for now and then just look at these tags just to get an idea. DIY printable, easy printable. These are all getting a lot of search volume. There's a lot of competition, but there is a lot of search volume. So that's an idea. You could open it up and look at the listing on Etsy just to see what's attractive about it. And let's see. So they've got really nice mock-ups, which is always helpful. And they're offering a step-by-step guide. So that may also be another selling point. So let me just do one more thing. Close this, minimize it, and this time I'm going to search for 30th birthday invitation template. I'm just curious to see how many people are actually searching for that specifically, and if I could find some better keywords. Okay, so these are selling well, and these are birthday invitations for 30th birthday. So let's see what we've got. 30th. Okay. This is the 30th template. All right, well, let me just see. invitation. Oh, this is a digital, okay, digital birthday invitation. This one's a printable electronic invitation. But, you know, I could still use the keywords and tags from this listing. I just wouldn't use anything referring to a digital invite. That's all. If people plan on printing it out and sending it, then I wouldn't want to put that in there if it's going to be misleading. All right, so I'll just copy these just so we can move on to the rest of the video. All right, so I'm going to paste these here, the tags, and then let's see, the title, printable birthday invitation, girls. Okay, all right. So I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to go into my, it's kind of like a dummy Etsy shop, and we're going to go ahead and do a listing. Now I already did a few mock-ups already just to save a little time, and I'll show you once we get to that point what I came up with. It's created by me. Continue. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up my tags. So I usually do use variation of my tags in the title. So I'm just going to put these here just so I can see them, and I'm going to make it editable invitation, girl birthday party invite, purple and lilac. I did see the lilac a lot when they were describing the purple invitations. And watercolor, editable Canva template. Now ideally what I would like to do is for each phrase go ahead and do separate keyword research for all of these to make sure someone's looking for, well, I know people are looking for editable invitation. I know people are looking for girl birthday party invite, but you want to make sure the terms you use here are searchable terms. You don't want to be too whimsical so that you're using terms that no one is searching for. And you don't want to keep repeating invitation, invite, invitation, invite, birthday, birthday, party, party. You want to try to use as many different search terms as possible. But like I said, terms that are searchable. So there was something else I wanted to put in here, and I think I want to put floral because that's a term that some people also use. If it's minimalist, put that in there. If you think it's modern or contemporary, you know, that's something people are searching for, then use that as well. All right, so for the tags, let's see, I'm gonna put those in right now. Okay, and then for the description, I usually kind of copy and paste the same description for this type of thing and not do it fresh every time. But I do like to still repeat some of the terms I'm using in the title and in the tags, and also just information about my about the shop. Like for example, you may want to put you will not receive the physical product due to the nature. No refunds. If that's the case, no refunds are permitted if that's your policy. If you do take refunds, make sure you make that clear. What do you want your customer to do in order to get a refund? Please contact for purchase. You may want to say the colors. So if, for example, someone saw my listing and said, oh, I love that color purple, I don't want to change anything about it except for the name and address and all that. I'm going to print it out, and then they may print it and see maybe it's not as vibrant, or it's just it looks different than the representation that I had on Etsy. I just want them to know that the final product, if they decide to keep a lot of it as is, it may not look exactly the same as it did in the listing. You also want to put the size. You know, if you have, if it's 5 by 7, you're going to put that there. You can give instructions. You will receive a link to your template through Etsy after purchase. Whatever relevant information your client needs, your customer needs, you should put in here in the description, just so that they're aware of everything that they're getting before they make a purchase. And you put all of that in there. Of course, you also want to put, you know, something in there that will entice them to actually buy the invitation. Easy template to customized in a free Canva account. Use over and over again. Different occasions. You know, whatever you think you need to put in there for your customer, put that in the description. You want to put the price, whatever you want to sell it for the quantity. I always put something that's less than $9.99, right? You don't want it to just look like you haven't sold any. Category, template, invitation templates, and then primary color is definitely purple. Secondary color, still purple. Output, I think there's maybe some white in there, I'm not sure, but you never know what people are searching for. So if someone's looking for a purple and white invitation, you want to make sure you've got your secondary color in there. Occasion, now when they're saying birthday, I think what they're really meaning is something that you would actually use for the birthday party, like if I was selling streamers or banners for a birthday party. But I'm still going to put birthday in there. It's not really a holiday. So for the tags, it's not a trolls invite. It's not a poppy invitation. Okay, so a lot of these were kind of odd. It's not an evite. So I would put, is editable up there? Yes, it is. Canva, templates, purple and lilac, watercolor. Okay, it won't fit, that's fine. Watercolor, floral, let's see, 5 by 7, invitation. I'll put invites. What else can I put in there? Again, you want to do keyword research for your tags. But I'm just going to go ahead and just fill this in quickly. Girl party. Okay. Put floral. Color. Colorful. What did I say I was looking for? Oh, 30th. Party, okay. And then let's see, one more. Purple, lilac, watercolor, floral, and we'll put let's see, digital. Oops, I meant to say digital download. Okay, so I think the terms that I used aren't bad. shop section. I don't have any shop section. I think there's no active listing in shop. All right, so now what we're putting in are our pictures. So I'm going to go back to Canva, back to projects. And all right, so here are the mock-ups that I did from using Canva. These are all using Canva. And I'm just going to download each one individually. So these are just mock-ups that I did in, actually I'm not sure if I did the first one, did I? Let's do more. But you want to do as many, you want to download as many images as you can. All right, so this is the first one. And you're able to do some of these in Canva, and I'll do one just to show you how I did it. This one, it's just one image to show you that it's a digital download and how you actually get the product once you pay for it. This is just information. It's PDF format. It's a 7 by, or actually it's 5 by 7 card. Just to change that, but not editable in Canva. And this is actually a set of mockups that I got from Creative Fabrica. So if you have a Creative Fabrica account and you need mockups, I would definitely check there because they've got a ton of them. You can just download for no additional cost. I'll leave a link for Creative Fabrica in the description below. All right, so for mockups elements, just go to invitation mockup, and a lot of these are not free. So if you're using a free account, it may be kind of limited, but I'm just going to see all. Let's see any of these free. Can check this way. If you have a free account, let me just see what your options are. Okay, so there's some, if you have a free account, that you can actually use. So let's see which one is the right orientation. Okay, for weddings, this one looks kind of small. Oh, okay, we'll try this one. Yeah, it's kind of small, but it's fine. So then you would go, I already have the invitation up here, so I'll copy this. So I'll duplicate this and bring it down. And then you just kind of fit it on top of the invitation that's there. Let's see. And of course, you know what is showing behind. Okay, and then and then it looks pretty good. Sometimes you can add a little shadow, a drop shadow, to make it look like it's popping out, but that's not bad. All right, so we're gonna use this one too. All right, so you always want to have good mockups. All right, so we can go back to the listing, but there's one more thing that I did want to show you, and that is the video. So I couldn't show you how I did the video because I actually need that program to record this video. Let's see, where did I actually put the video? So here. All right, well, I'll show it to you when I upload it. But I did a video just showing me, like kind of showing you how to edit the video. So it's me editing that video. So for anyone who's thinking about making the purchase and then thinking it's difficult to edit in Canva, it just shows you that it's editable, and listings that have a video in the listing just tend to do better. And I can see why, because it does catch your eye when you're scrolling. So I'm just going to upload all the mock-ups, and then I'll change the order. One sec. do 5? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. All right, and then the video is called, let's see, it's called demo something. All right. All right. And I'm going to do a preview in 1 minute. And then you'll be able to see the video that I was talking about. But yeah, so when you're doing your template, just making sure you're doing the keyword research. So you create a template that people are looking for. You want to make sure that you are creating mock-ups for your invitation. And I would, if you can do more, which you can, in Canva, I would do more mock-ups and just kind of try to fill this out if you can. You can do more about your shop. You can talk more about what will happen once they, receive the template, but try to use up more of these. All right, I'm just going to show you the video really quickly. I know it's not active. And if I have to publish it, I'll publish it, but I should be able to. Okay, so here it is. This is a listing. This is the video that I was talking about. If you have any kind of, screen recording software, or I use ScreenPal, I think you can get a free account. It's just, you're just limited for how much time you actually record each month. So maybe something like ScreenPal, and just do a screen record, just showing you editing that template, and then speed it up because it's got to be under a minute in order to upload it. And then this will show up when people are searching for a listing. They'll see something moving around and it'll kind of catch their eye. So I think it's helpful to add into your listing. All right, so that's really going to do it for this video. And in the third video, I'm just going to give you some general tips on how to make your listing stand out on Etsy. So stay tuned for that, and please be sure to like this video and subscribe, and set it up for notifications so you'll know when I drop that last video. And don't forget to check out the first one. I'm running a free challenge showing you how you can start creating and selling templates. It's a 5-day challenge, absolutely free. Gives you all the information you need to know in order to start selling these. So if you want to join that challenge, I'll leave a link for that as well in the description below. And if you want, like I said, a full video showing you how to actually create that document that I created to deliver digital products to your customer, just keep watching and I will show you how to do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.